Well, this is Mrs. Archer with your daily Wildcat Wire news. Today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Julian H., as well as Eli B., Daniel C., Autumn E., Charles O., Charles R., who will celebrate this weekend. Today, the weather is partly cloudy and 23 degrees. We have another tip to share with you. Since you have joined new Google Classrooms, we want to encourage you to spend some time organizing your dashboard. If you click on the title of each class, you are able to drag your classrooms, arrange them in order. This may help you find each class easier. Also, it's a really good idea to write out your schedule. Some of you have had changes with your Encore classes, and it's important that you do everything you can to show up on time and make a good impression with your teacher and classmates. It also may be helpful for you to reorganize your workspace and be sure it is tidy so that you are not distracted during class. This is also a reminder that you should not be eating near your computer, as liquids or crumbs can damage it. Advice. I remember as a kid getting a lot of pearls of wisdom from my mom. Depending on the situation, I either listened, ignored her, or more often than not, I rolled my eyes. When I was a kid, my elementary school was very small. There were 8 girls and 4 boys. And let me tell you, not one of those boys were anywhere near the term cool. My best friend at the time was Michelle. She was probably the most popular. I was not, but that was okay. The other 6 girls were kind of paired off into their own friendships too, and life from kindergarten through 4th grade was pretty nice in terms of friends. We didn't really have options for friends. We were all just kind of put together. At the end of 4th grade, they closed our school because of the low numbers, and we had to go to a different elementary school across the way. This would be like if Lakewood Falls closed and everybody had to go to Central Elementary. Life at Navajo Elementary was not great. Michelle found a new group of girls to hang around with who did nothing but bully me well into 8th grade. And her and the other band of boys they all hung around were no better. I spent the better part of grades 5 through 8 trying to find my way. Junior high, or what we now call today middle school, was awful. I had friends, but nothing like the friendships that I had with Michelle. I cried about it a lot. My mom used to tell me the friends you have today are not the friends that will dance at your wedding. That got a big eye roll. Once I was in high school, I was away from a large portion of those kids who tormented me in elementary and middle school, and I was able to find a new group of friends that really made school a great place to be. There were new kids from different schools, and friendships were made because of common interests. Sure, we had our share of fights and drama, but nothing like before. I remember retelling my friend Bridget about my mom's advice, and she vowed she would dance at my wedding and would prove my mom wrong. And not only did she dance at my wedding, she was one of my bridesmaids, and 6 years later, when it was her turn at the altar, I danced at her wedding. College brought on a new set of friendships that have lasted the last 30 years. My college roommate is my son's godmother. I can't think of one good friend from college I'm still not in touch with, either via Facebook or the occasional get-together. Once I started teaching and each of my jobs, other groups of friends entered into my life, many of whom I'm still close with today. So what's the purpose of this chat? I say all this to you because friendships are one of the most important aspects of your life. They are ever-changing and give you what you need at certain times in your life. Never take them for granted. And much like a flower needs water to grow, you need to take care of your friendships. I am grateful for both good and bad for all of the friendships that I've had that have come into my life. Even those in elementary school, because I believe that experience helps me help you whenever you're struggling with your friends. Who you surround yourself with, you become. Let me say that again. Who you surround yourself with, you become. Take stock in those friendships because there will be a day when you will need it more than you know. So I want you to share with me what's some advice you've been given during your life or during a hard time that has stuck with you. All right, now it's time for our Wheel of Fun. Last time that we were together was a couple weeks ago. The question was your favorite soup, and I also asked from my Mrs. Archer's Thought on the bike, what was that word that was going to propel you into this next school year that you're going to keep focus? I told you mine was glow up. So I have our winners from 6th grade, Stella R. Her word is going to be discipline. I love that word. That is so great because you can use that in so many different aspects of your life. And her favorite is veggie soup. In 7th grade, Isabella F. said chicken noodle soup was her favorite, and her word was focus. Another great word. And I think 8th grade is my favorite word from Gustavo A. He picked power. Because again, power is like one of those things that you can talk about, the power to do something physical, emotional, any of those things. So great word. And he also loves a good chicken noodle soup. So let's see what we have in store this week in terms of our Wheel of Fun. Hope it doesn't land on the green one that I didn't fill in. Mrs. Archer's slacking. I think we'll be okay. Oh, this is a good one. So COVID-19 heartbreak. So this is the one thing due to COVID-19 that you have missed out on the most. For me, it has got to be going to see Florida Georgia Line in concert. Close second, my son had a baseball tournament that was supposed to be in Nashville. So those are two things. What is the one thing that got canceled this year because of COVID-19 that you miss out on the most? We'll see. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. Remember, today is a B day, so be sure you attend your B Day Encore classes. Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always rise above. Have a great day, Wildcats, and an even better weekend.